Check. Hello, this is Jay Sirtest. With my alt account, Geo, testing someone's game, seeing what I can find as a developer myself. But with no further ado, let's get to testing this game. Animations are in the work, so no biggie. Animations are still good. Can hop, do the basic animations. I think they're working on an animation controller. I think that's why they were asking for two developers to help them out with the development process. I am a developer myself on Roblox, so I'm using kind of my own kind of testing strategies. Controls for this is kind of the basic WASD for going all directions. There's a jump system. I think left control is the slide. I just jumped into the void while doing that. There is crouch. I think C is crouch. So vaulting system, landing while boosting, fetch, grab, and climb. Camera is immersion system, and I think Q is a dash. I think this game is a work in progress, so things might not always work first try in this. So, but I'm still gonna test it, because even in other people's developments, it's also good to have testers to help you out along the way. It's good, but I feel like the camera system is a little janky, a little clunky as well. But I feel like it's kind of normal for Roblox games, because I feel like the camera system is kind of tricky to work with at sometimes. Not really a developer problem, just more how the developer kind of the Roblox AI kind of engine systems sometimes can be a little janky at times. I don't associate with Roblox being the most perfect game for like physics simulations, because I don't feel like it's that kind of game you actually associate with actual real life physics, because I think it also has its own kind of game logic. I think that comes with any game made by humans, because sometimes physics tends to be a bit stressful on computer systems. That's why I don't think you really need a lot of optimization on computer games that much, because a lot of games already use a lot of smoke and mirror just to kind of minimize the RAM it, the space, and RAM the game takes up on your machine, regardless of your specs of your CPU or GPU, if you have one. I think most computers that have like a graphic processing unit have that kind of capability, but I think it mainly with the systems without the CPU, GPU really rely on the CPU for the graphics. My current system is kind of rocking a kind of, I think it's kind of an AMD chip. If you have like HP system, you have more of an AMD chip than a Intel chip. But I don't really think it matters on what chip or brand you use for computers. It has to be universal to every system, console or computer alike. Because working with a console system like VR chat, like VR or any other kind of console or thing that requires user input, is going to have a different input system. I think computers has more of the buttons, because you're using more of a keyboard, which is kind of an accordion layout. If you have a standard like US keyboard, this is strange. How did that happen? Yes, I think it's just Roblox. I think that's not really the problem with the game. I think it's just Roblox itself having issues. I like how this is set up. It's kind of the one of the more advanced obbies you can have. When I was kind of growing up on Roblox, you know how some obbies had like spawn points, but there's like a player list full of other stages. Telling by this requires is more advanced, because it uses more of a stage process system. I have developed obbies like that before. It's a really good system, because with how the spawn points work in those obbies is that sometimes if you do the thing but you die and your head lands on it, you're automatically onto that system. but it's kind of broken sometimes. That's what I feel like doing a stage-like system, like an Obby that use not really the default spawners, but actually code in the special spawners, those Obby special spawners, have them get on more the advanced Obbies. But I feel like the Obbies I do tend to like are the ones that have a bit of a unique challenge. I'm not saying this Obby is bad, just I think this is still a work in progress because I feel like most of the animations are not here yet. Huh. Seems like it kind of jumped me to the last Obby of the thing. That kind of transported me to like the other obstacles. As kind of redoing the obstacle course again. Because I think that Roblox kind of glitched out. No biggie. Just okay. I think that's kind of things working together as it's supposed to. I think when I was making my training Obby, I was also in that kind of state where I was also kind of... It was in that kind of chat voice era. Mass Studio chat voice systems and such. I think this was before... This was even before jukeboxes were popular on Roblox. Before the kind of audio update of 2018. It was one of those very controversial Roblox updates that kind of divided the community on if they like it or not. But I feel like one of the better updates is when they kind of changed the advertising system on Roblox, so there's not really that pressure. I think it's kind of them enforcing their rules on advertisers more. not just on their developer community, but also on the business they work with for their sponsored events. Because I don't think they want their core audience to fall for the tricks of advertising, especially on the internet. Because with images on the internet, you can hide links to somewhere else. Don't even realize where it can take you if you don't inspect where it goes. That's why I feel like Roblox went kind of won on that front, in my opinion. I think when they were developing their AI system back in 2018, I feel like it was kind of causing a lot more false positives than it is now, but I feel like it's still failing. People are still being falsely banned because they're probably being banned on old things they did in their childhood, or something that's very kind of stupid. That's kind of the quirks with AI systems, is that you also need human moderators to kind of check for the false positives. I think they did the right thing on kind of using a more advanced CAPTCHA system. Kind of slow down on the creation of scam bots and other kind of stuff. But primarily scam bots. And all kind of scammer and troll accounts. Yeah, I feel like that's more Roblox being sluggish today.